Greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Okay, so this is going to be an unusual video on my behalf because I haven't been in this position before in terms of anything I've done on YouTube. But here we go. So those of you that are paying attention know that my last video update had to do with my slight irritation with the purchasing process of, or the attempted purchasing of a holster from a company known as Brave Response. And they make a holster system that is, sort of a new and innovative design. And as I had said in that video, I am constantly on alert for new holsters. I mean, I've got a drawer full of every kind of holster you can think of. I mean, you name it. Just trust me, I'm not going to pull them out. But maybe I ought to oil this chair someday. But that's driving me nuts. Okay, so I kind of expressed my feelings in the typical LMS fashion or Mike fashion, which is, I'm not the politest guy if I feel that I'm being slighted. And I mean, look, in all fairness, I think that my approach to the video, in terms of my dissatisfaction with my experience with Brave Response, as far as my attempted purchase, I think it probably could have been said nicer, but then that wouldn't be me, would it? So that I'm not really apologizing for the tone of the video. But what I want to do is if you haven't read I pinned the response from a man named Jacob, who is, he reached out and contacted me. You can see his comments on the video for the next 45 minutes because I want to take it down. But, and he expressed his apologies for, my dissatisfaction. He also expressed, and I mean, I got to give Jacob a lot of credit that he expressed a lot of, he supported his staff, that's a good sign of leadership. And he expressed that there were some things that he wasn't aware of in terms of, like, for example, not being able to see the price till you filled out the form. So he wrote a pretty lengthy response, and I hope you got a chance to read it. If you didn't, I was going to read it to you, but I don't like that when somebody's reading a long letter to me. I mean, trust me, he was extremely classy. Now, look, I mean, in all reality, he could be sitting in his workspace with his employees saying, man, this LMS Tactical is just a fucking cocksucker and blah, blah, blah. And what, man, if I ever met him on the street, that's great. But he didn't express that to me. In other words, he came out publicly, and, it could be argued that, hey, man, he's trying to, the guy's trying to do damage control. Because let's face it, I may not be the most popular dude on earth, but, man, this video, it's picking up speed. I mean, this morning I woke up and I get an email from my old sergeant from LAPD. He's retired and lives in Texas. He forwarded that video to his entire freaking email chain, and he says, hey, boycott Brave Response. He says, to all my law enforcement and military people, boycott Brave Response. Blah, blah, blah. And oh, man, for a good laugh, listen to one of my buddies, Mike, as he tears into these guys on this video, and he sent the link. Man, I immediately I reached out to him. I said, John, put the brakes on that and then read my updated comments on the video. The synopsis of what happened is, I tried to buy the holster. The process was such that I fill out I'm trying to get the price of the holster, so I'm filling out the form. I saw the video, came across my iPad. I saw the video and I'm like, hey man, that looks like something. Here we go again. Holster number 7,422. So I start to look for I can't find the price anywhere. Yeah, it's like, hey, give us your information. So I feel, Mike, whatever, bam, I turn the page. Okay, and I can see where it's going because I've seen it before. We all have, where you get up to the credit card information and then finally you get your price and you're thinking, well, shit, now you got all my information. And look, I'm not stupid, man. I mean, the closer you can get a guy's money, the closer it gets to your hand, the more likely it's going to exchange hands. I get that. But, I filled it out and I think I ended up getting the price or whatever, and I thought, well, before I do this purchase, because I'm not rich, you know, I struggle like everybody else. I mean, I'm on a, you know, I'm disabled, you know, that's my income. So, you know, I had delayed it because I wanted to run it by my wife. Oh yeah, you're pussy whip. You can't control your money. No, she's smarter than I am. Okay, I'm just not an academic wizard, as you might have guessed. I'm really good in a gunfight, but I'm not really good at, you know, crunching numbers. And if I handled the budget, I'd have new guns every week, and then there'd be nowhere to live. So, you know, she handles it, and out of courtesy and respect for the marriage and my wife, you know, I don't make, you know, to me that's a big purchase, so I don't make big purchases like that. You know, when I bought this spinner, I didn't tell her, and I took a little shit for it this morning. But she should be regaining consciousness any moment now. Stay down. No, I'm just kidding. But so that was that. Next day, I get an email from the company, and it's on there. I read it on the last video that I'm getting ready to pull down, and the tone of it was just strong arm robbery. I mean, it was just literally, you know, hey, Mike, you know, I'm going to cancel your order. You know, you didn't complete it, you know, so you're going to have to get to the back of the line and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it pretty much, it puts you on the defensive, all right? Any little bit of Irish blood I have in me, and I do have some, just, you know, the old redheaded thing, man. I just wanted to start, you know, murdering puppies. I was so pissed off. Because I can't stand somebody trying to, you know, chump fuck me for my money. You know, just show me your product. And then if I like it, I'll buy it. It's so fucking simple, man. Tell me, how much is it? How much is this fucking thing? Just tell me. Oh, too much. I ain't buying it. Oh, that's a good price. I'll buy it. And you guys know me, man. When I buy anything that's tactically related, I do a review on it. And there's YouTube people out there that have, you know, 6 billion subscribers. And, you know, and they get free holsters and free fucking guns probably. I bet you, what's his name, Hickok, probably gets free guns to test and review because he's bringing customers to the company. I get it. And on that note, you know, this guy, Jacob, offered me a free holster, you know, and I'm just not that kind of guy, dude. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. I love free things like anyone else, but I would feel like the asshole. I'd be like totally flipped around. Now you know, I'm going to bring harm to your business, so unass a holster, and then maybe I'll take my video down. That's not how I operate. So, you know, he's trying to do the right thing, and I want to explain. I wrote an apology, sort of, or not an apology. What am I talking about? I wrote a, you know, sort of a response. Hey, you know, everything cool. I'm going to take down a list of things I'm going to do. I'm going to take down the video at 12, which is in a half hour. And then I'm going to post this video. And then I'm going to buy a holster. We'll just have to go without electricity for 2 months. Just teasing. So I'm going to buy one of the holsters, and then I'm going to review the holster. I'm going to wear it, you know, for a month and see if I like it. And if I like it, you guys will know about it. And if I don't, you guys will know about it. And it'll end up in my, you know, one of my various nooks and crannies that's just overflowing with holsters. So that's what I'm going to do. And, you know, what more can I do? What's my logic? You know, man, you're really backing down, LMS. We thought you were tough, and, you know, you're. Let me tell you guys something about me, because, you know, my life's an open book. I share everything with you, okay? Because what's the point of jacking people around? I just, you know, sometimes my honesty gets me in trouble. It has. It will again, but I'm prepared to deal with it. But the fact of the matter is, it's not easy being me, okay? Because I have a hot fucking temper, and I just got a flash that Jacob it popped up on my iPad that he responded. I couldn't read it, but my problem is this. Look, I'm just open my heart to you once again. I have a hot temper, as you know, but it only comes out when somebody fucks me. If I feel like I'm getting fucked, it's like, if you fuck me, I'm gonna fuck you harder. You know, when I was a cop, it's like, if you raised your voice to me, I was going to verbally beat you down. If you fucking raised a fist to me, you were going down on the ground hard. If you ripped a shirt, or I had to fucking destroy some equipment apprehending you, probably going to need a few stitches. If you fucking hit me, it was 13th floor. That's the at the LA. That means you're going to the jail ward of the hospital because there's probably a broken bone in there somewhere. Sorry, this is how I am. And then, but here's the caveat to that, or the flip side. Once I win a battle, whether it's physical or otherwise, I immediately feel like like I'm Hitler. You know, I'm tucking the guy's bone back in, I'm screwing his teeth back in, you know, I'm hugging him, I'm giving him fucking money, I'm writing him into my will. It's just because I got a big fucking heart, man. And, you know, I envy big, you know, not that I'm a big, strong guy, but I envy big, strong, you know, heartless motherfuckers sometimes because they sleep really good. I don't. The minute Jacob reached out to me, I was like, fuck. And I was waiting. I kept checking my emails. And here's the logic. I don't want to go through life fucking with somebody's income. This is their livelihood, all right? He owns a company. His employees work there. It's no different than people leaving the cave to go hunt buffalo and shit, man. I mean, or, you know, we're all trying to survive. Add to that, you know, because he's a small business too. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is the people we support. But then, as if it wasn't bad enough that I have to have guilt because, you know, I would have felt better if he would have told me to fuck off. Then I could have slept at night. But, oh, and of course, this is not a surprise. You know, we come from a law enforcement background and military background. They're all probably ex-cops or ex-military or both, you know, at Brave Response. I'm fucking the very people that I would die for. So I wasn't feeling good about it. And unbeknownst to you guys, the minute I posted the video, I started doing really good. And I'm like, hey, I'm a YouTube guy. You know, I like getting views. But I didn't feel good about it. And I knew that I'd painted myself into a bit of a corner because the only way I was going to be able to take that thing down was if I got some kind of an apology. And I got that apology. And the video's coming down in 27 minutes. And then this video is going to take its place. And my dog's barking. Somebody's home. So, you guys, I want you to understand that I'm going to give Brave Response a chance, okay? I accept their apology. I'm going to buy their product. I'm going to test their product, and I'm going to review their product. And let's stop any spreading of negativity because, you know what? People are people. If he would have said, hey, that's our business and we're going to run it the way we want, I'd be like, hey, you know, I'd feel better if he was a big, huge thing like Starbucks, a big chain. I don't mind fucking those people at all. They're all liberals. But I'm pretty sure Jacob's probably not a liberal. And if he is, hey, he's selling fucking holsters, you know, so that's awesome. But the bottom line is, let's not hurt this company. That's not what we're about. We don't hurt companies. Not a small company like this, and certainly not a guy who's paid some dues and his employees have paid dues. And Jacob, if you're watching this, I hope you are, you know, express my regrets to your employees. Nothing personal. I don't know you. I don't know the guy. And let's just pretend like it never happened. Give me a hug. Come here, Jacob. Come on. Hang in. All right, man. I'm going to post this video really quick and take care of business. You guys, I'll have another video for you out later on today, if not today, tomorrow. But in the meantime, you guys stay safe. LMS Tactical, I'm out.